Okay, good afternoon and welcome to What's the 411 Wednesday for March 2nd, 2022. And we are celebrating Women's History Month. I am your facilitator, Ms. Long.
And I am Ms. Small.
Our agenda is as follows. Our Zoom norms. Our Zoom norms in Spanish.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and at this time we will get started. So greetings from our administrators. Our administrators are in a meeting today, so we will go forth with our agenda. Parent Center, Mrs. Karimu and Mrs. Paredes. Okay, they may be tied up as well, but we can come back for sure. Okay, A through G counselors, Ms. Carter and Ms. Flanor.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to see everyone here today. I just want to speak with you briefly about some of the new things that are going to go on here at Dorsey High School for spring semester. One is our spring credit recovery, which will begin March 7th, and it will end May the 28th. We currently are enrolling students into credit recovery. We've been visiting classrooms and also speaking with students before school and during their breaks and some during class. But for enrollment, we have a QR code that is very accessible to all students and a link. So we're just asking that students that need to recover any classes that they may not have been successful in to enroll into credit recovery, hover over the QR code and we will assign them the classes that they need to recover those credits. Also, we are offering virtual counseling hours. We are offering virtual counseling hours. All of the support staff are available Monday through Friday at various times. This schedule is available on our dorseydons.org website. So please, if you need to speak to any counselor, academic counselor, or support counselor, please visit us during our Zoom hours so that we can assist and support you and your child. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Flanoro. Next, we will hear from our EL and testing coordinator, Ms. Broussard.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ms. Broussard, and I work with Title I, as well as EL students, and I'm also the testing coordinator. So a few testing updates. The 11th graders are going to take the SAT March 23rd in their advisory class. So if your students would like any help studying for the SAT, they can reach out to Mr. Robles in the Career Center, College and Career Center. Also, 11th graders are going to be taking the end of the year ESPA test, and that's 425 to 429. So 11th graders have to take the math, the English, and the science. 12th graders, they will have to take the science because they did not take the science last year, right? So they will also have to take the science ESPA for 12th graders. Now, if you have a student who is an English learner, they will be taking their very important test called the LPAC from March 21st all the way to the end. It takes us a while to test them. So sometime starting March 21st, they'll be taking that LPAC. And hi guys, come on in. We have 2 parent meetings coming up. The first one is the next school site council meeting, which will be on March 10th at 6 p.m. The Zoom link will be on the website at dorseydons.org. And actually, we're going to cancel that second EL meeting because we're going to try and reschedule an EL meeting in person, which we are like so excited about. So we're hoping we're going to cancel that March 16th meeting and move it to an in-person EL meeting end of March. So we'll keep you guys updated about that. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Broussard. Next up, we have our community school coordinator, Ms. Walker Dean. Okay, I'll come back. I see that she hasn't joined us just yet.
All right, next we will have a brief presentation from our local District West social emotional learning advisor, Ms. Irma Jimenez.
Yes, good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me. I'm Irma Jimenez and I am your local District West SEL advisor. And so in the next slide, I would like to show you, if you could, thank you. These are the SEL curriculums that we train you with. So if you're interested as a parent and you would like to learn how to navigate Harmony SEL, second step, or Inner Explorer, which is a mindfulness program, please reach out to me. These are very important programs that can help your child with social emotional learning needs, especially now with, there's a lot of our students need to self-regulate and to calm down. And so these are excellent programs that have been vetted by LAUSD, and so they're district approved curriculums. And they have great resources for parents and for families. So if you reach out to me, I can provide you one-on-one training on how to use, again, Harmony, Second Step, or Inner Explorer. And I can do it in Spanish as well, English or Spanish. Next slide, please. So these are the trainings. I can provide training on what is social emotional learning and the core competencies. I can also provide you with support on how to support your child, not just the competencies, but how to use the competencies. And then also how to, there's different parenting styles and how you can support your child with social emotional skills through different parenting styles, and ways of also helping with self-care. And that's what I have for you. So thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us on today, Ms. Jimenez.
Oh, you're welcome.
Our athletic director and dean, Mrs. Newbill.
Hello and happy Women's Month to you all. I wanted to share from the deans and athletics. Athletics, we are still working out our physical mobile unit van coming to campus. So if you have student athletes that still need a physical, we're encouraging you to go to your primary care physician. Also, as spring jumps off, we do have some students that may have transferred in. If those students are yours, please make sure they have processed the proper paperwork in order to participate in sports. And then lastly, with the dean's office, we are assisting with detention hours, service hours, and if you need to find out how many hours your student has, Ms. White is in charge of those hours. We will create a link where you can make an appointment or send an email so that you can get those numbers emailed back to you. So again, students are able to serve detention hours during lunch and nutrition here on campus and after school. We are making daily announcements so that they are aware that that opportunity is available so that they can participate, especially our seniors, in senior activities. Okay, and that's all I have right now.
Thank you. BSAP, Restorative Justice, Ms. Small.
Wait, she ain't tested for COVID.
All right, next slide, please. So I would like to start by acknowledging many of our students attended the Los Angeles Black College Expo on February 19th. They had a great job. A great time, I'm sorry. Many of them were accepted into multiple universities. So we just want to congratulate them. Next slide, please. So we want to start, since it is Women's History Month, it's only befitting that we are recognizing the three phenomenal young ladies. First, we have Kylie Ross. Each university you see listed here are universities that she has been accepted to thus far. Next slide, please. We also would like to congratulate Lalia Vaughn. She has been accepted into San Francisco State and Cal State Dominguez. So next slide, please. And our last young lady for today is Jazze Skidmore. She has been accepted to 17 universities so far. So if you have a senior, if you are a senior, you have been accepted into a university, please contact myself, Ms. Small. You can contact Mr. Morgan, you can contact Ms. Long, or you can send us a message directly on the BSAP social media, the Instagram page. And that concludes my section. Thank you.
Thank you. Additional announcements. Class of 2020, you need to order your cap and gown today. Today is the deadline. So we just wanted to remind you that the order will be placed. So you definitely want to make sure that you order your cap and gown today. I do want to remind parents and students, as well as the community, our WASP visit is upcoming March 13th through the 16th. So we're hoping to do quite well when WASP comes to see us. Okay, additional announcements or concerns or questions from parents?
The Parent Center is actually on. They're on Ms. Paredes.
Oh, Ms. Paredes. Oh, hi. Hi, ladies. The Parent Center arrived. Do you have any announcements? You're muted.
I say, I'm sorry, we are here. We almost forgot.
Oh, well, the main announcement to, well, there's two announcements. We're going to be having our Black History Month program on Friday, which is going to be virtual. So we'll be sending out the link. So as parents, if you would like to come, you can come. We are not having a general parent empowerment meeting this month because we are dealing with WASC. So we will be starting back up in April with our general parent meeting, and hopefully at that time, we will be able to be on campus, but we don't know yet. Also, what I was gonna say, the parent portal, please, if you're not on the parent portal, please get on it. We say parent portal registration equals student success in education. So we want to make sure that the parents are connected. So yeah, so that's it. Also, there's we'll be putting on our Instagram page, and Miss Small, I got a new picture. On our Instagram page, all of the resources we have, like we have stuff on free tax prep, we have stuff on free meals that you can receive from every table. We have a lot of resources that we're going to be putting out. So please check the web and check our Instagram page. I would say maybe next week, because I'm not sure Miss Small's schedule this week. So thank you, and thank you so much, parents, for having your babies here. I want to give a special thanks to Miss Harris, looking all beautiful with her her necklace and stuff on. Thank you for attending the conferences over the weekend, and also all the things that you do. I'm not sure which other parents might be here with us, but if not, thank you. We love you, and Dorsey Pride.
Thank you. Any additional announcements? A question about the cap and gown?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if can you purchase it to keep, or is it only being rented? Okay.
So usually it's rented because we get them from the district. So the students can keep their caps, but they usually return the gown. So I can keep you posted on that. Okay, any further questions or concerns at this time?
I just wanted to announce, if anyone's interested, there's a symposium put on by UCLA CART, Healthy African American Families. Traditionally, they have it at home and church, but it's going to be virtual, and it's for any parent who, or family member or community member that's dealing with a student or child with autism or developmentally disabled. And basically, Colin is going to be a panelist. He's going to be a speaker, and just talking about navigating from transitioning from high school to college, or having careers So if anyone's interested, it is March the 25th during the day. I'll send the information to BSAP. The other thing I wanted to say is that I did participate in the walkthrough. It was like for BSAP. And I just wanted to report that who was on it was Dr. Sample, Dr. Bird, Miss Willis, and another gentleman and another parent. Everybody was super, super, super impressed with the campus. I mentioned to Miss Flanor, they were just like thrown back by the cart, the credit recovery cart. All the postings that you guys had up for mental health and awareness, mental awareness. The parent that was there actually now wants her children, their middle school, to come to Dorsey. So look out for her. And they just took in so much, very super impressed on the entire, what am I trying to say? They didn't know, some of them didn't know about the courtroom. So we got to walk into the courtroom during Miss Jackson's, you know what I'm trying to say, Miss Jackson, right? Her celebration. Super impressed. So I just want to say thank you to Dorsey, because you guys did show a lot of pride that day and you looked wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I was just such a proud parent. And then the last thing, because I know everybody got to get back to work. I did attend the second day of the winter symposium. I think that's what it was called. And it was wonderful. So anyone, I think they videotaped, so you have to reach out to the district to get it, but it was very, very, very encouraging. It would be something good for our students to see, as well as the teachers, because it gets pretty raw and in depth, and but at the same time, it brings about solutions to things that happened to us in our past and how to deal with mental health and things like that. But it was a wonderful program. I would love if we could have that at Dorsey. Nevertheless, it was good to attend, and there's also books available. I gave one to Mama Dorsey, so she has the book and the workbook. And one more thing. Thank you to Miss Newbill, Coach Newbill. She did a workshop for NCAA. Thank you, because one thing that it did was it exposed us to things that we had no idea we needed to do. It saved us a lot of money because it cost $90, but just the whole taking your time to do that after I know you had a very long day. I really appreciate that. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everybody.
And we appreciate you too.
Any further questions or announcements? Okay, so as we close out, we want to thank each and every one of you for attending What's the 411 Wednesday for this session. And as we close, we just want to, again, we're celebrating Women's History Month. We want you to reach out to a woman who has inspired you and show them some love. So as we close, you just can't hide.
The Dorsey Prize.
Take